All right, welcome back. We have our first topic one assessment this Friday, where your child will have some questions that review everything we've done in the first 16 lessons here in the first unit. And the study guide will be coming home this week, which looks just like what you're seeing on the screen now. So the nice thing about the study guide is I looked at the assessment is this study guide is exactly worded the exact same way as you'll see on the test on Friday. So today's practice assessment is Tom draws 7 bugs, Gina draws 4 bugs. How many bugs did they draw in all? Count on to solve. Friday it says Chris draws 8 birds, Luke draws 4 birds. How many birds did they draw in all? Show which shows how to count on to solve the problem. Same question, different numbers. So if you work with your child on understanding these concepts and how to work these out themselves at home, they'll do well on Friday. So we did the practice at school together. So you can see the first one, 7 plus 4, counting on, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 4. We did some notes, circled some keywords, and all counting on. Again, you can write one of these problems on a separate piece of paper and have your child practice it this week. Same thing here. Lily has 7 fish, Jack has 1 more. We made a T-chart. Lily had 7, Jack had 7 plus 1 more, 7 and 8. Which solve the problem? You could do 7 plus 8 is 15, but it says all that apply. Doubling plus 1 fact, 7 plus 7 plus 1 more. Also would work, 7, 7, 1. Down here at the bottom, this is the making 10 to solve with an addition equation. 8 plus 7 is 15. So there's two ways your child can do it. There's not one way to solve these. One way they could have done it was draw 10 here and then figure out how many more they need to add down here to make 15 for their sum. Or they can draw 2 more in on this box and cross out 2 here, and that transfers over to the next box. Either way works. There's just 2 ways to attack this problem. Still get the right answer. And then here, which have a sum of 18, choose all that apply. 10 plus 8 is 18. 9 plus 9 is 18. 8 plus 10. My suggestion to the students today was to answer all of them, find the sum, find the sum, find the sum, find the sum, then answer the questions. But if you just settle for the first one, they're going to miss points in their assessment on Friday. So just a quick hitter for them to understand what's going on. On the back, we did this together at school, but I want to spend some time on it so that you understand, because we had a lot of questions at curriculum night. 7 friends go to the movies. They have 4 tickets. How many more tickets do they need? Now, up here you clearly don't have to solve the problem, but it says draw lines to match each solution. So this is just asking that they know these solutions that we practiced the last 2.5 weeks of school. So the first one says use an addition fact to draw a line to solve. Well, there's only one A, B, C, or D over here. That's an addition fact. This is not necessarily math as much as it is reading comprehension. So you just draw a line. Here it says counting back. Well, counting means that the numbers are sequential. 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, counting back means counting down. We can match that up. Counting on is the third strategy here. Counting on, again, counting sequential numbers. Which one is counting on? Counting up, right here. And then last is use a subtraction fact, which is only one left. Well, there's a subtraction equation. Here's a subtraction fact to solve it. This is more so that they don't have to solve the problem. They just have to be able to. We're going to read these for them on Friday. They're going to have to be able to sift through which ones are counting on and counting back strategy and which ones are facts. I wish we've done enough work on facts. Number 6, Nita has 14 grapes. She eats 14 grapes. Which addition fact can help you find how many grapes have left? So left normally would mean subtraction. So what I told students in class is subtract it and find the answer. 14 minus 8 minus 6 equals what? Well, if they know 14 minus 6 is equal to 8, now they have 3 numbers here that they're looking for in the 4 answers. So solve this first. 14 minus 6 equals 8. And then we looked and we said, well, which answer over here has 14, 6, and 8 as the minuend, subtrahend, and the difference? Well, 6 plus 6 is not going to be our answer. 6 plus 7, not our answer. 6, 8, 14 have all 3. It's an addition fact. Which addition fact can help you find how many grapes she has left? That's our answer. And this says 8 and 8 is 16 again. That we're looking for. So my suggestion on this one is to solve it first and work backwards off your minuend, subtrahend, and difference for those 3, not add-ins like I talked about last week. Those are addition equations. Down here at the bottom, this was the tricky equation that we had trouble with last week. Show how to make a 10 to find 13 minus 7. So my suggestion for you is to find one of the two. You've got the minuend here, 13, and you've got the subtrahend, 7. What's easier for me is to start with the 7. Circle that, and then draw 7 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's your 7. Now we need to make it a 10. So I get an orange out. I'm going to make this a 10. 1, 2, 3. So now I have a 10. So 10's here. Next thing I need to do is I need to get to 13. So I have 10 plus 3 more is 13. So I have my 13 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many are left? 13 minus 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I made my 10 and my 3. I have the 7, which is the green, and the 6 that are my orange, and those are my 6, 7, 13 to make my 10. And the last question at the bottom, Bruce has some coins. He gives 4 to his brother. Now Bruce has 9 coins. How many coins does Bruce have at first? Which is tricky. So, thinking algebraically, you have B for Bruce. We'll just use B for Bruce. Bruce has some coins. We don't know how many coins he has. He gives 4 to his brother. He subtracts 4 from his total number. How many does he have left? 9. So, in an algebraic equation, we need to make this side clean. So we just have B. We got to solve for B. Well, to solve for B here, we have to add 4 to the minus 4. Cross that out. We now no longer have that, but we also have to do the same process to the other side of the equation. 9 plus 4. So 9 plus 4 equals 13. So we know 9 plus 4 is equal to 13, and he started with 13 coins. And now we can also double check it. 13 for B minus 4 equals 9. Again, algebra, using an addition equation to solve subtraction. 9 plus 4 equals 13, 13 coins. Now, if this is too complicated at home, you can also draw pictures as well. So, and there's the first 2 pages. Look for another video tomorrow explaining the next 2 pages, which would be 73 and 74. But tonight, go through with your child on page 71 and 72, and spend some time with this digging deep, because this is not necessarily all. It's applying the strategies and understanding them at a deeper level. It's just not saying 14 minus 6 or 9 plus 4. They not only have to understand those facts, they have to apply it. Thanks.